strongly last Tuesday. There's no clear voice channeling Democrats right now, is there?
No, there isn't. That can be okay. I remember Republicans after 2012, and they were on lost a lot of questions about who is the leader of the Republican Party, and they still like the next president.
And like it's so
like that can be okay. I think the bigger challenge right now is just to see purpose coming out of Capitol Hill, where you got House President one day,
Okay.
all the time. There has been some greater lately, but I think you have to look at last week's election results and say what those people did. Stanberger, Cheryl, Don, focus like a laser on the and talk about how Donald Trump is making more expensive. Like they were all doing that.
how big is the problem? Because look, there is not a presidential election point. Very common, right, that there's this kind of great sorting out. But at the same time, this does seem to be taken with the fact period.
She'll remember that her whole life.
It does seem to be a very protracted period. Listen, what parties are supposed to be able to
She's gonna
do
eat all,
is sort of
and
choose out
all
what
she'll
they
ever
like.
want
And
is shrimp.
what we're seeing is, yes, who the leader of the Democratic Party should be is contested. It should be. We don't know yet because that can be sorted out. There are a lot of bench actually. There's a lot of governors out there who are very, very fine and ready for that job. But in the meantime, there is of course Congress, and that is another part of the leadership of the Democratic Party. And what I have heard over and over again is where are they? And when we see them, we don't place them very much. So that is a big problem.
Yeah, I think that right. I mean, like, Dr. popularity is high. It doesn't seem given games or any market to turn that around. And Democrats are not super popular. When you have a leader, you have someone that the other party can demonize and focus on and make a choice rather than a referendum. Right now, I think it's a referendum on Trump and having 50% of the country. That's
But you need someone to actually rally in Congress to get stuff done. And it is unclear whether those two gentlemen are actually up to it.
You're right. Looking at the
Oh, let's put up the onion, right? Favorite part of it. They said Chuck Schumer helped pull Democrats back to the Supreme.
yeah, well, this is down the line to be able the Republicans used the CR fight by shutdown the government to try to readdress a lot of bring in another issue.
Now, you making a vegetable?
Democrats just did the same thing.
You have lots of food, so I think I don't need it, right? Tomorrow.
Republicans in the House acting against it. You get to do it your way to shut the government down. It didn't work. So it's also shut down the 18 months. That's what some people did here. Back in the spring, he knew shutdown was a bad idea. He stopped. This time he let the children have their way. So he kept from the Republicans did pretty well in that election. And the second side of it is, for sure, the head would be a result of the fact that we ended up able to get it vote.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that was the bottom line. This really is broken through when we showed people very joking about it. Onion and Chris Johnson.
They didn't cave on the shutdown. Not even a full week removed from the best election night results they've had in Democrats. You sold out the entire shutdown not to get what you wanted, but for a promise to not get what you wanted later. Where in the article?
Let's see. Well, I mean, look, the Democrats seem to be saying to their leaders, we want you to fight. And the base is certainly saying, okay, so you fought and then stop fighting.
Yeah, this may not be the final one that our party said. On the Hill. And look, the problem
making?
Huh?
Mash salad?
Potato
Sa-
salad.
Potato salad. We're making potato salad. Yes. How about you? What you're making today? You see the bird? You see the bird?
Say she wanted to go out there and hunt. It's in her DNA. Little panther. I heard you crying this morning because you wanted your mama. You want to put the chicken on the grill?
Yep.
And the shrimp? Take your phone and go put the chicken and shrimp on the grill.
Okay.
Put it on there and close it.
Can you open the door so I can ano? So I can open for me.
Look like this right here.
It's hot. Very hot. So hot. No, I mean, I cannot see. I cannot see because the hat, very
Oh,
hot.
the sun.
Yeah. So, can we transfer here?
Well, you got your back piece on your back.
Where's the clip? So we're gonna barbecue today. One. 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 Smell good.
Yes. Yes. By what is climbing? Okay. Okay. Yeah, of course, yeah.
That they've sent the USS
Thought-
Gerald Ford. Can you, I understand a little bit about this.
Okay, okay, sounds good. All right, she's called in my medication to Express Scripts.
Yeah, let's just kind of do the numbers for a minute. At this point, there are, once the carrier and her escorts are on station, it's gonna be
Okay, I appreciate you.
maybe a few
Hey, can you? I have an appointment for Thursday. Can you help me by canceling that, please? Appreciate you. So, thank you. Bye bye.
What's that?
The hospital.
What did it say there?
Your sugar's still high. You need to get on this new medication. Okay, take. Okay. Peel those 3 eggs. And I think I made too much. Be careful, don't burn yourself. They're hot. Did it fill the grill up, lover?
Yeah, I'm live. Hello. So means I will put it there.
Yes, ma'am. See the soup, the spoon? Okay, you stir it, and I will season. Stir it.
Cheese. Hello, Johnny. The trick is to get it the right color. But you're not making mashed potatoes. Okay.
That's why I'm saying stir it.
Don't look at her.
You're not making mashed potatoes, Lola. You stop smashing my salad.
This is salad, Johnny. Johnny from Thai Korea. I think he's from Korea.
Stir it.
I'm stirring it. It's not a mashed potato, but it's a
Let me
salad.
see. If you like the pickle, we can add more pickle. More pickle?
It's okay.
Perfect, huh?
I think lack of
Trouble here.
wood.
Back up, back up.
Lack of wood.
Shit.
Slowly, slowly, slowly. Junie, you like to eat barbecue? Just comment down below if you want something to ask. Excuse. How are you now?
I'm not happy.
Huh?
I'm happy my fire's going out.
You want some blower? Hey, how are you? I'm fine. How about you? What are you doing today? You don't have work? It's Veterans Day today.
Just leave it open for a minute.
You wanna eat the barbecue? Yeah. Where are you leaving? Tell me. From where are you? Mm-mm-mm. Uh-uh. Yeah, USA, we're neighbors, huh? From where is it? Where what state? What state are you? Well, I'm from Texas. What do you do in living? What you work? You don't have work today? So what do you do? What do you do for living? What is your work? I don't I don't I don't work. What why you don't work? You just arrive here or vacation? I think you need to set up
It's
first.
coming now. See the smoke?
Okay, just close it.
No, leave it open because it's why it stopped was that there's no oxygen going in. Now there's
Mm.
oxygen going in. Just leave it be for a little while till it catch again. It'll be okay. We'll watch.
Mhm.
Looks good. Your cat was standing at the door, looking at you.
Really?
Yep.
I'm in school. Ah, so you're studying. What did you do for study? Mhm. Oh no. Oh God. Really? So
Yeah, it's starting to smoke now. You smell good?
Smell good. You
Don't smell like a province cat?
You smell good, huh?
Doesn't smell like a province cat?
Smell good.
Let her go. Let her go. Let her be the star. Earn me some money, Cat.
Earn me some money, cat. Okay. Earn me some money, cat. Oh my god.
Will become even more untenable. Today, preemptive cuts for domestic flights increased to 6%. That's on top of delays.
Aga. Sakit kain ko eh.
Shutdown ends this week. Experts, including Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, say the window to sufficient recovery before Thanksgiving is rather narrow.
Oh shit.
President Trump has asked them to do that. It is their job, and they will be paid, but it might not be immediate to come back in. We're going to start to alleviate the restrictions. They're at 6% now. We'll alleviate that only when the data says we should. Let's discuss with Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna of California. Thanks for joining us. You've been adamant the Democrats in the House should continue to demand that there is an extension of the Obamacare subsidies that is set to expire at the end of the year. Can we assume you're going to vote against this bill, effectively voting to keep the government closed? And what's your message to the approximately 5,300 federal government employees in your district who are not getting paid in the shutdown?
Jake, first let me just thank all the veterans out there today, and especially the 101-year-old World War II veteran in your studio. What an incredible story. Let me say this, I am going to vote no, because I believe we need to make sure that healthcare premiums don't spike. There's a taxi driver in Arizona who has cancer, whose healthcare premium literally will spike from $44 a month to $2,600 a month. Now, I believe we could keep government open by voting to
We
pay
can have more
workers,
onion, love.
by voting for SNAP benefits
Put some
to
more.
be extended, by voting to pay our troops. There's no reason Speaker Johnson has to
We can put
in the
all?
House of Representatives. Let's
Not
vote
all.
for that.
Put a little bit, then taste it.
So that the premiums don't spike.
You called on Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer to step aside. You say he's no longer effective as a leader. Explain this for our viewers because
We have a conference call in 25 minutes. You want to listen?
Why are you mad at him?
Loudspeaker.
Remember I tell you all the time I'm on a conference call?
Yeah, loudspeaker.
But 8 senators
Why you on
said
loud,
they
you know,
consulted
conference
in
call?
daily go and vote
It's a safety
fast.
conference call.
One of those
They let us know what production, what's going on, what, you know,
Tell her
if
that
there's any accidents that happen, you know.
This
What do
is
you
the
think about
DC
my
way
potato salad?
that Senator
Mhm.
Schumer could
You
have
like my
blocked
potato
this if he had
salad?
wanted to. And one of the challenges is, in
Mhm.
addition to the healthcare premium spike,
Different,
it
huh?
undermines the narrative that
It's
this
not
was a
rice.
shutdown. If 8
Where's my egg
Republicans, 8 Democratic senators could have ended it. We should have kept the pressure on.
Yesterday, Senator Bernie Sanders, when I asked him about your call for Schumer to step down, he told me that while he and Schumer have very different ideas about what the Democratic Party should stand for, the rest
Okay,
of
you can
us
go
in the
close your
Senate
grill
are a
now.
minority. He said maybe only 8 or 9 votes. So who do you think could and should be the Senate Minority Leader?
Well, look, they're already annoyed enough that a House Democrat is calling for the Senate Minority Leader to step down. So I don't want to hurt anyone's chances. But there are plenty of good people. Senator Van Hollen, Senator Chris Murphy, Elizabeth Warren, of course, Bernie Sanders, in my view, should have been president. I was a co-chair of his campaign. But here's the point. We need fresh faces. We need new leadership. I have a lot of respect for Senator Schumer's 50 years of service, the Inflation Reduction Act, the CHIPS Act. None of that would have passed without him. But he's not the right face for the moment, and he's not the right face for the future.
If any Democrats in the House cross over and vote with Republicans, will you call on House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries to step down?
No, because Hakeem Jeffries has made it very clear that he's opposed to this deal, and he's pushing it, and he's publicly fighting. Senator Schumer didn't do that. He didn't make the case to the 8 senators who crossed over saying, we don't do this. This is going to hurt our unity. Hakeem Jeffries, I'll tell you, I've seen it. They are trying to get every single Democrat to be on the same page.
You're on the House Oversight Committee for you and your Republican colleague, Thomas Massey. You only need one more signature in what's called a discharge. And that 218 signature would force a full House vote on legislation to release the Epstein files. You could get that final signature soon, maybe even tomorrow, once Congresswoman-elect Elizabeth
Smells good fire now, huh?
finally sworn in. What do you have planned?
Did you turn it?
If any?
Did you turn it all of it?
Mm. So what are you doing now? You are working, you are in the school or no school today?
Private sector job creation. Engagement were down 11,000.
The new report revealing some of the names giving money to Trump causes and some of the actions that followed, in some cases just days after the donations.
How old are you?
We've now seen this, in Portland, in Washington, and
Sensodyne is our first line of defense against sensitivity. When people are experiencing sensitivity,
11? Oh, that's nice.
Sensodyne helps by creating a protective barrier. Although this is I love Sensodyne.
Love, we should dance like that. And then you're at the back. Is it? And then me. And then I will dance. What do you think?
This honor flight is not a minor requirement to form a different transport way. A change that allows us to outpace our adversaries and
For dry eyes.
field capabilities quickly.
When you've got a classic ride, you need tools you trust. Whether you drive it every day or only take it out on the biggest night of the year.
Not a minor
Early Black Friday is key. Hey, Jenny.
Major bridge in China's National Highway 317 in Murkang City called the Hongqi Bridge collapsed on the 11th of November of 2025. The highway
The dumbest thing folks are doing is pulling cash instantly is to clear the car.
Hank used to suffer from what felt like a cold and flu hangover in the morning. Now he uses Mucinex nighttime to sleep like he's not sick. It relieves your symptoms to help you get to sleep.
Apply for-
Ruin your morning, so you are ready.
apply for credit.
Mucinex nighttime sleep. So when you're not sick.
Bridget, just say you're trusted.
Look, it's my stone. The zebra. We do the searching. You do the
It's pretty
sleeping.
funny. Well, I think it's funny. All the illegals, they still think they're stuck. You're about to be stuck in some serious training camp.
Mucinex 12 hours works continuously to break up mucus and move it up and out. Rid the congestion. Kill the cold.
United Healthcare knows you got your right.
When I heard about the person
Walking off the field, it's step for a moment, and now down it goes. Oh, no, you have time to get rid of the ball. And just nowhere for him to try to escape. Nice play. We should have been at full.
Right now we got a 1970 Mercury Cyclone spoiler SCJ.
When is the car conference call?
Huh?
When is their conference call?
We'll send you a free book to answer questions.
15 minutes.
Call now.
Okay.
Come to you. 888-214-4000.
You will be the one to talk?
No, I'll be silent.
Why are you silent?
I don't have nothing to say.
Say something about the,
Everybody will know I'm there. They know my number.
they will know. What they will tell you.
They don't tell me nothing.
Thank you so much for being here, Secretary Collins. What is the plan right now for getting that many VA employees back to work as quickly as
Well, for us, it's just as simple as we're
Don't
gonna
hit
send a
me.
message out, you know,
Don't
listen,
hit
guys,
me.
we get started, we're putting them back to work. So, you know, my hope would be as we start getting people back in as early as Thursday and definitely by Friday, we'll be able to sequence to, when we get our funding, to get them in the next paycheck, make up the back pay, get them back going, because our veterans are too important for us to wait around.
I saw something on C-SPAN earlier that I wondered what you thought about it. Paul Rieckhoff, who used to be with Iraq and Afghanistan
Breaking
veterans,
news as Kansas was on a fast track
he
to
talked
recall
yesterday
its
about the
congressional
prevailing
maps.
feeling of
This is
job
a deep
insecurity
red
at the
state
VA
also,
over the
but
last
there are
year. Take a
Democrats
listen.
there, and there is one Democrat congressional district, and the state was going to try and redraw the maps to flip it red. And guess what? That all completely fell apart as some Republicans said, no, we are not going to go along with this. It's wrong. This
Don't y'all hate those short, stiff pressure washer?
That's been a really uncertain environment for them for the last, 10, 11 months. I think that's really where the tension.
We're worried about the shutdown may have exacerbated any uncertainty and could have led or lead to even more of the VA workforce leaving.
No, I don't. I would say that's right. In fact, Ed not really having really any facts. I mean, he has an opinion. He's entitled to his opinion, not his own facts. We had 30,000 people, you know, talking about this just early retirement, and we're made it better. I talked about how valuable our VA workers are, how we've been able to reduce lower backlogs, how we've been able to improve our veterans' health care. And to make a statement like that is really offensive. And if he wants to do that, fine. But, you know, again, you're entitled to your opinion, just not your own facts. This shutdown has been bad from the Democratic perspective, shutting the government down. It's bad for anyone else. It's not just for veterans or not. It's just not good to have this situation, especially when it could have been avoided. So, look, the VA is
She said it was
moving up to do more things to help our employees actually get stuff. One of my favorite questions to all my VA employees is what are you doing that is stupid? What are you doing that you don't really need to be doing so that we can free you up to be the very best employees that you have? But to have comments like that just to make a statement, that's just sad.
President Trump made this remark at today's Veterans Day event in Arlington National Cemetery about the VA under President Biden. Take a listen.
Yeah, we are
We
2
fired
minutes, 3 minutes
thousands of
into
people
the
who didn't
fucking
take care of
Trump speech at Veterans Day, okay? At Arlington National Cemetery, President Trump is 3 minutes into his speech.
Everything you want to name.
He said, I love you
So I'm not
3
sure what
times
he's
to
talking
veterans.
about there.
Okay, fine.
Do you know what he's talking
3
about?
minutes in, he's introducing all of the secretaries.
We had
Now,
people,
let
we
me
had
tell
nurses
you,
showing up in
he's
alarm
just talking
drunk.
about one
We
of
had
these
people who were treating
secretaries that
and
he
mistreating
asked to be
veterans
the
in the
secretary of
hospital.
fucking
We had people who were stealing from us. Those were what he was talking about. And these were the ones that were fired under the House Accountability Act when I was still in Congress. And they
Smelling good now?
I gotta smell it.
the unions all appealed and was upset, and even some gross negligence that was happening in veteran care, and yet they were brought back and given back pay by the previous administration. That's just, again, it just shows you a difference. If you do something wrong and hurt my veterans now, or you hurt my other VA employees, we're gonna get you, show you the door so you can go find another career, but you're not gonna do that on our watch.
Today is Veterans Day. Obviously, the more than 900,000 veterans who rely on the GI Bill hotline have not been able to utilize it during the shutdown for help with their benefits. It's been totally turned off. When the shutdown ends, will that service be turned back on? Will there be a backlog of veterans who need it? Who, you know, well, obviously that backlog might slow down the system. What's your take on all that?
Hi, Rinsuki. How are you?
And we're actually, I've already talked to Margarita, who runs our VBA, which handles education with it, and we're already looking at putting in overtime. We're actually looking at putting in more help in the short
Yes,
run to
drill.
get that backlog down. Look, anybody on the Hill who voted to shut this down and then claims today,
I love
they
yeah.
really like
From
that.
where are you?
I mean, they really need to assess what they're saying there, because that's not the way you do it, especially when you have transition veterans. Jake, I know this is something near to your heart as well. We've talked about suicide and death by suicide. When you're having that transition time, when they're trying
Yeah,
to
you should do that. You should make your hot dog grilled.
them the help going forward, that's not helping anybody, that's hurting them.
Yeah, and we should note that critical service such as VA medical centers, outpatient clinics, and suicide prevention have remained open during the shutdown. VA Secretary Doug Collins, thank you so much, and once again, thank you for your service, sir.
Jake, thank you. Appreciate it.
From a ballroom makeover to political action committees, a new report is breaking down some of the big money donors to President Trump-related causes and the actions that followed some of those contributions. That's next.
Rinsuke want to grill your hot dog. I love hot dog. I say, you want to grill your hot dog?
Hot dogs are good on the grill.
Yeah. Mm.
What are you doing, Joe? Huh? Yeah, till tomorrow. I leave tomorrow. They called me back. They called me back. Thank you for your service, Joe. This is, I'm on my Houston line now. Oh, you're showing on my other one too. Okay.
What? What?
Houston line. Yeah. What are you doing on Veterans Day?
Oh, sure, like there.
Yeah, you barbecue? Yeah, I'm barbecuing right now. Here, meet my wife.
Wait. Hello, how are you? I'm good.
This is Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Joe, that's Elizabeth.
What's that?
No. Yeah, we're barbecuing some shrimp and some chicken breast. Yeah, somebody's wife had a baby a month early. And yeah, well, I need the money. In this economy, I need the money. Everything is expensive, Joe. I mean expensive. Yeah. No thanks to Trump, that's for sure. He's making it difficult. Yeah. I'm just pissed off if he fucks with you guys, with the veterans and your health care and Medicare and Medicaid. That really makes me angry.
That's veteran? You're veteran, Joe?
Yeah, he's a veteran. He was in the Air Force.
That's good. Thanks for the service, huh?
Yeah, that's what I said before.
So how's the, ano?
Huh? I'm in my camper, yeah. Yeah, I live in my camper. I can't afford housing. All the money I make, I can't afford nothing. Yeah, man. I've been going to the doctor for the last 3 days. My sugar was 7.7 yesterday. Yeah, no, it went down. I was at 8 before. Yeah, they're going to put me on Rybelsus, the tablet. Take me off of Ozempic. Yeah, ain't that something, huh? Hey, you're lucky.
You're lucky you're not diabetes, huh?
He's got the same diabetes as me, Lover. But his blood sugar is 6.7.
How about yours?
7.7.
You're higher?
Yeah, mine's not good. Yeah.
You should, no! You should barbecue a hot dog.
Yeah. Yeah. How much you weigh now?
Some of them are companies, big tech firms, crypto
30 pounds is better than no pounds.
medical industry conglomerates, as well as certain individuals who are receiving pardons. This is like entrepreneur Trevor Milton, convicted of defrauding investors in 2023. According to the Financial Times, Milton donated nearly $1 million to a Trump-aligned PAC in October of last year. And then this March, Milton received a presidential pardon. And the SEC dropped its case against him in September. That $160 million is poured into various Trump-aligned groups, including his MAGA Inc. Super PAC, Inauguration Fund, Presidential Library. There's also the hundreds of millions given by a slew of major companies to fund Trump's proposed White House ballroom, many of which have business before or are greatly impacted by decisions by the Trump administration. In a statement to CNN, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says, quote, "The media's continued attempts to fabricate conflicts of interest are irresponsible and reinforce the public's distrust in what they read. Neither the president nor his family have ever engaged or will ever engage in conflicts of interest," unquote. Of course, this sort of you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of relationship, nothing new in Washington, D.C.
The other one is going to be gone soon.
Benefiting so openly from White
Yeah,
House
this is the one to keep because the other one will be gone soon.
prompting the question as to whether President Trump drained the swamp or just appointed himself chief alligator.
We have a new number, man.
Reporter Paul Caruana Galizia. Paul, you write that there is no evidence of any bribery or illegal conduct on the part of the Trump administration. We want to underline that. In a statement to the Financial Times, the White House rejected any claims of doing favors, saying, quote, any allegations of
biologist.
cases in reality. So, what exactly
Go.
are you laying out in this report?
All right, let me finish what I'm doing. All right, talk to you later. No,
A few moments ago.
They live up north, so we don't talk. Yeah, he moved up north, I think.
And then sometimes in a matter of weeks,
Think so, yeah.
or investigations being dropped, ones that were into companies connected to these domains. And again,
All right, bye.
it's usually a matter of weeks. Now,
Okay.
say a financial services
Get your
firm,
pen.
usually
Why?
cryptocurrency firms, takes large
Write down this number.
For what?
via his
The conference call over.
his new release fund, and then the SEC drops an investigation into that company. So we
Ready?
really,
Write this number down.
lay down
44
the pattern of this happening.
59
Really spanning from the time of
804
transaction, the time after
97
operation, and one that
pound.
is happening now.
So crypto is a big part of the story, in ways in which Trump is now deeply connected with the crypto industry,
Pound?
including with the
That's it,
Tyler
done.
and Cameron Winklevoss
This one?
twins. People might remember them from the Facebook movie The Social Network. You write that the Winklevoss twins have donated at least $3 million to Trump PACs. They declined to comment to the article. What has the relationship with the administration been?
So the
Are you watching the barbecue?
twins have long been donors to Trump-aligned super PACs.
Tell to my viewers hello.
November
Huh?
last year.
Tell to viewers that you wanna
Another
eat your hot dog.
Is anybody hungry?
with the current administration. They feature in our article because over this period they donated, like you said, about $3 million, including $1 million alone to MAGA Inc. in January. So just weeks later, the SEC closed a very long-running investigation into a crypto exchange they own, Gemini, which is now listed on Nasdaq.
How is what we're seeing from Trump any different from previous administrations? Because big money and favors, this is not new to us.
Someone calling you.
Welcome to Google Meet. Enter the meeting pin followed by the pound key.
And it's one we ask throughout the piece. It's a question we ask of lawyers and ethics experts. And like you say, there's always been...
Thank you. You're muted because a lot of people are on this call. Press star 6 to unmute. Ask Gemini if you unmuted yourself.
Different qualitatively this time
Mm-mm.
right? So the total sums of money flowing into super PACs and inauguration funds. So we give the example that Trump's inauguration fund reached a record $240 million in donations compared to $62 million to Biden. And the kind of open transactionalism, as one ethics expert in that it's a kind of over transaction that the money goes in, the regulations
Never kind of close.
will drop.
Huh?
In a minute, I'll close.
A qualitative difference in that it's now openly the way things are working.
Paul Caruana, Galizia of the Financial Times, thanks so much, appreciate it. Coming up next on this Veterans Day, an Army veteran who was 101 years old. He met Macron at Normandy a year ago. He's going to join me here in studio. Next.
Margaret's severe cold symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now I have Sky Risen.
Aga, aga, aga.
Sky helped visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. And with Sky many were in remission. 3 years. Don't use allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or vulnerability to fungi may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or UC.
Alrighty, I'll start the meeting with roll call. Do we have the challenger?
Contender?
Meet Miss Pink. She's a critic. She doesn't know that
Commander, you're commander, right?
Do we have the champion?
we do have the champion.
That's Ricky.
Alrighty. Commander?
This
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Contender? Courageous?
Good afternoon. You have the courageous.
If it's important, it's not worth compromising.
500-2?
How about you, love?
Good afternoon. Follow that.
I'm just spying.
Rochwest?
Ah, really?
Last question, here.
Bainbridge?
Bainbridge is here.
Dexcom G7 is one of the
Ellington?
easiest ways to take better control of your diabetes. This
Ellington's
small
here.
wearable replaces finger
That's
sticks,
Jeremy.
lowers A1C, and
Good afternoon, Inge here.
This is good.
That's where I'm going, Inge.
Latush?
That's nice voice.
your health.
Latouche is here.
The more complications.
OSRB1?
I knew I couldn't ignore my diabetes.
A lot of people.
OSRB1 is here. My eyesight to go back.
OSRB2?
Getting on Dexcom G7
Good afternoon.
is the
Okay,
biggest
those are
benefit
two here.
they've ever had.
My good thing about
OSRB3?
the small wearable sends my glucose up.
OSRB4?
High, low, or
OSRB4 here.
quick
Good
decisions
afternoon.
in the moment.
Now I'm a super.
OSRB5?
A1C is 5.7.
My A1C has never been lower.
You can go close it.
Star?
Go close it, Mama.
Close it?
Mhm.
Do we have the challenger?
So your subscribers can see you.
Challenger? OSRB5? Southeast Star?
For an answer. When you're counting the likes. Or counting the
Okay, and around the table, looks like we got everybody. We got Regan, Todd, Brody, Shannon, and Laura, and myself, and Drew was here checking it over. Do we have Rick Fox? Anyone from Serve?
Yeah, you've got Sam.
Andy?
I wouldn't say Fox
Larry.
isn't exactly perfect. Fox has been a big difference at Fox between now and
Alrighty.
4 years ago, as you know. But we have others that
And
come
anyone
along
else joining the call with us today?
Newsmax has been really good.
Nathan's on.
You know, this is
Nathan,
going
got you.
along, and people are seeing that they're watching these conservative networks.
talk about and review.
Premieres Sunday at 9 on CNN and next day on the CNN app.
Internationally, on this Veterans Day, we are today saluting a 101-year-old military veteran.
We had can you hear me?
Our nation safe and the world a better place.
Okay, yeah, this is Matt on the Bainbridge. We had a little incident a couple of days ago with our hydraulic pumps. I fired everything up and moved the boat back into position to make tow out at outside bay or tow the OSRB 3 into port. And after I moved the boat into position, I moved to the back chair to start making tow. When I got to the back chair, I noticed I did not have my pump 20 or 24. That's one of the main hydraulic pumps, and 24 is the one that controls motors. Tried to turn back on. They did not want to come on. Notified the engineer. He started troubleshooting it. Opened up the cabinet. When you turn there's a knob inside. Turn with the wrench. It'll tell us the motor controller is ready or not. It says NLT or HLT or NLT. I'm not sure what that abbreviation is for. Anyway, it was not. Those two controllers were not ready. Never did understand why it happened at that particular time. But we checked all the connections. They appeared to be tight and in place. So Serves ended up sending us in lifeboat. When we got in, I got Romulus and Phil on the. They were on the boat before 6 a.m. And when they opened up the control boxes, they but just trying to see if the wires were tight, that were tight and in place, but they managed to turn two of the communication wires, the 24-volt communication wires going to the communication block. They're able to turn the screws ever so slightly, less than a quarter of a turn, and somehow that made the connection better enough to everything was fine. And we went right back to controllers were ready. They started. Haven't had a
cooking slow, huh?
Thank them for that. Much early this morning. We have done. Completed an experience transfer along with some pictures of the wires and site. And so that'll be in the experience transfer.
Oh, sa barbecue, ano?
Putting in a job at the helm. We just haven't figured out the period of time we want to do it for. Recommend biannually.
They're easier to take from here and put on there than with the bottle.
Communication wires.
And so that is what we're very focused on. And when it comes to some of the impacts that we're experiencing.
Thank you for that.
Didn't stop.
Awesome that it's working again.
Our recognition of service members because of a
Does anyone else have anything they'd like to discuss?
It continues.
Love, discuss more, love.
Outbound escort. Couple more fees right now. Thank you, Ted. We were sitting up our center on the stern, and the messenger got moved aft prior to spinning a line, and inadvertently the messenger got complete round turns made on the top of the drill pipe to the potable water tank. We caught it before the messenger went out. Someone said, hey, make sure that's turned out and move it forward away from the obstruction. Yeah, it kept there, routine tasks, stuff we don't even think about on a day-to-day basis, but good teamwork, both flies on it. We caught it. We were going through and there was no issue. There was a lesson learned out of it as we went through. And I'm sure it's going to be captured in the LPO because there was an LPO on a tether up on the third side of that evolution. So, like I said, everybody needs to keep an eye out, weather changing, routine tasks. We get distracted, not focus on the task, and that's what makes our mistakes. So, that's all.
What was her name?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any other safety officer incidents they'd like to talk about?
On this Veterans Day, I can't tell you how honored I am to meet you, sir. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you for what you did in World War II for me and my family.
Alrighty, does anyone have anything for operations?
Believe and honor that I'm just glad we won the war. Yeah, this is Matt on the Bainbridge again. I was just wondering if we could contact Wilson Brothers and ask them to provide more spaces in the right-ins area. We try to keep our right-in in there at all times. That way we can keep the most up to date whenever they send one of them. We update the price. We're just guessing what the price is going to be until they actually send it to us. If we could make that section a little bit bigger, that would be a big help for us making the orders out properly on the boat. And also, I would like to remind everyone about traveling. I saw in the news just yesterday, there was the first 40-car pileup in Anchorage. And when I mentioned it to Griff, I was talking to him on the phone, he said when his last crew change went away to Anchorage, they saw cars all over the place. Whenever you're getting in that vehicle, travel one direction or the other, make sure you got the right clothes, a bottle of water, maybe a candy bar or something in your pocket.
Artificial intelligence is developed sensibly with you.
Thank you so much for that, and thank you for the
Abu Dhabi is making a commitment to the
does anyone else have any solutions?
Sorry, I want to add to that what Matt saying, it's always the same. Some of these write-in items are pretty common items that most people buy. Is there any point in chance or something before we come out next quarter that we can like make some of these permanent? Like the better olive oil. Yeah, like they put into the grocery oil. Like we're all right items there, we have to guess the price. Like we all buy the higher end olive oil, the salt and vinegar. There's just stuff that we're constantly writing in. Some common spices, like whatever. I'm just using that. That may not be one, but it's stuff we buy. And for some reason we can't get it in there. It's a variance in our price, but it's a common.
Nobody likes this guy. He's like Nick. He's like Nick.
Who's that?
His name is Aaron.
From where?
Pensacola, Florida. He's a jerk.
The speaker, I want to hear.
Yeah, I'll take a note of that.
I'm texting Nick. I'm on the call.
Okay, does anyone else have anything for operations or any upcoming things they were going to discuss around the table or? Alrighty, does anyone have any recognitions they'd like to talk about?
I'd like to recognize Brett Carlson and the crew, the commander, for stepping in at a moment's notice. The reason why is really not important, but good job, Brett, and the crew, the contender.
Offer right now. Join AARP for $15 for 1 year. Second membership is free. Get instant access to discounts on everyday
That again goes to Captain John's point that he always makes about being ready at a moment's notice. So you never know when you're going to get the call.
Insulated trunk organizer
Thank you.
plus AARP the magazine. Call or go to join AARP.
I would like to say happy Veterans Day to all my brothers and sisters and all.
He's a veteran, and he wants people to commend him, but nobody wants to commend you. Your Constitution. He had to put that in there.
Awesome, thank you for that. Does anyone at CERS like
See, she went over it real fast.
anything or talk about?
Because he's very political and nobody likes Trump.
Thanks, sorry. Want to talk about the mindset?
This is who we work for.
Focus in on Believe in Zero. This time of year we have the holidays.
There was an accident in Anchorage that they talked about with 40 cars crashed because it was snow.
And you're thinking of home, but we need to think about our job at hand, the task that we're doing, and stay focused. So we want to try to have zero recordables, zero incidents, no spills to water, no operational upsets. So with the holidays in mind, just think of that mindset to help us get through it. Believe in zero, and then when you have time, on your off time, call home and let everybody know you're okay.
We also got the OSRB2. It's currently out of service as of yesterday. They're working on the cranes, and it's going to go to dry dock. We've got to demob it first. And we're just waiting on some dates. The last big training evolution we have is the fourth quarter tow drill. I know the RCs have been requesting it every week. For some reason or another, it's been either postponed due to weather or declined due to schedule. But we're going to keep on trying. We got to get that in. And then also training is, if you got any training that you need done, if it's oil spill response related, make sure you talk to your RC that's accountable for your area. Also, LPOs, I really enjoyed that conversation there. But just remember, the LPO is just to help us recognize things so that we don't hurt anybody, we don't break any equipment. So no worries if it's in the LPO, if it's something that is objectable or not correct. So there's no worries there. There's nothing counting against it. It's just that tool is to help us find the areas we need to work on. So. And also, happy Veterans Day. Appreciate it, everybody. Thanks, Dari.
Thank you. Does anyone else from CERB like to add anything?
Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah, Dory, this is Nate. I'll add a little bit. It's a pleasure hearing everybody's voices on the phone as well as seeing some of you up here at CERB at lunch today. And Nathan, hello. Good to hear your voice as well. I'm filling in for Brandon this week for Cubs. As you know, kind of Sam already mentioned it, kind of targeting that fourth quarter tow drill. I'll keep in touch if that comes to fruition. And anything else that you guys might need, just give me a shout. That's all I got, sorry.
Thank you, Nate.
Thank you all very much for the invitation to the barbecue. Thanks for not coming.
All right, Natasha Bertrand in Brussels, thanks so much. The Trump administration claims that the U.S. regs on votes are targeting votes operated by what they call
Jason, would you like to add anything or discuss anything?
in the United States. An associated press report finds that for at least 9 strikes, that does not seem to have been the case.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Dozens of interviews, quote,
Okay, does anyone else want to add anything before we end this meeting?
Not narco-terrorists or leaders of a cartel or gang, unquote. The report details how the men made up to $500.
Just want to tell you, OSRB 5 here. Sorry, Mr. Call.
Low-level.
Oh, no problem. I'll check you off.
Along the poverty-stricken coast of Venezuela, there are people whose families and friends could
Alrighty, if
through their
no one else has anything to say, we can end the meeting and y'all have a good day. Happy Veterans Day.
Drug Control Policy under President Biden, Dr. Rahul Gupta, also with national security expert Sean McFate. So, Sean, the relatives and residents interviewed in the story are incensed. These people were just killed, not interdicted, not captured, not given any sort of due process. Can you shed some light on how the process, according to international law experts, is supposed to work?
Yeah. So the law of armed conflict for international humanitarian law, you can only hit armed combatants, which is like a soldier versus a civilian. It distinguishes between a combatant and non-combatant. But we've had this discussion before for the last 25 years about, say, a terrorist. Is a terrorist, they deliberately blur the line between civilian and combatant. And what the Trump administration has done is said, okay, well, we targeted terrorists for the last 25 years. These cartels kill more Americans through fentanyl and opioids than terrorists do. So really they're the same thing. And that's the question that others like the United Kingdom and Canada to some extent have criticized.
So, Dr. Gupta, obviously narcotics are a huge problem in the United States. Lots of innocent people are overdosing. People that take fentanyl and opioids purposefully, but also people that think they're taking like a natural herb pill or something far less dangerous, marijuana even, and it's been laced with fentanyl and they die of the overdose. What do you think about what the Trump administration is doing to combat this horrible situation?
Well, Jake, I think there's a number of issues here. First, 4 out of 5 people that die or overdose and die is because of fentanyl, not cocaine necessarily.
And the fentanyl's coming from China and Mexico, not from South America.
Exactly. So the boats generally have cocaine. Now we get about 2,500 tons of cocaine coming to this country every year, and we try to interdict about 10% of this, and we are not able to match that goal for the Inspector General of the Coast Guard in this administration. Now think about that. 2,500 tons. That means that there's a demand problem also in this country. Now the second issue here is that we're killing people without any judicial process or accountability. That also means we don't know what's on those boats and who are those people, except for the reports that now we know. I will also say that when we move for not high-level terrorists or high-level cartel leaders, but everyday people who are doing that side hustle, even though it's criminal, to kill them this way, we're denying not only due process, but basic principles that we've stood by, which is accountability, fairness, and the rule of law. And that's what's important.
Sean, sources tell CNN the UK is suspending intelligence having to do with the Caribbean. Do you think it's likely that other U.S. allies who also have territories or relationships in the Caribbean, France, Norway, et cetera, are likely to follow suit?
It's a good question, Jake. So, first of all, the United States and United Kingdom are in an intelligence alliance called the Five Eyes.
Five Eyes, yeah.
Right, which includes Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. And this move is really more symbolic than an operational constraint, because the U.S. has pretty superb intelligence there, especially since they have like 10% of the Navy fleet docked off the Venezuelan coast. So it's really a symbolic sort of shot across the bow, if you will, to the Americans. And the Canadians they haven't gone that far, but they've voiced publicly they also have reservations about operations there.
Before we go, quick thoughts, Sean, on the new head of Syria who was in the White House yesterday. He fought Americans along Islamist insurgents in Iraq in his early 20s. What do you make of it all?
Well, it's super historic, right? I mean, you have a guy who just a couple of years ago was a terrorist that we would have shot on sight, speaking of the same thing.
Yeah.
And now he's meeting the president in the Oval Office. Maybe it marks the end of the global war on terror. I don't know.
All right, Dr. Rahul Gupta and Sean McVeigh, thank you to both of you. Really appreciate it. Coming up, new video shared on this Veterans Day. See the shock experienced by some military veterans of Vietnam and Korea, when a former president suddenly showed up on the plane, bringing them to D.C., an honor flight. Stay with us.
I'm Ben Wiedemann in Rome, and this is CNN.
When you've got a classic ride, you need tools you trust. Whether you drive it every day or only take it out on the biggest night of the year, count on Harbor Freight. Early Black Friday is here.
United Healthcare knows you've got your whole life ahead of you. Whatever comes next, you can count on United Healthcare to be there with reliable Medicare coverage. Tempur-Pedic designed the Ergo Pro Smart Base to help you fall asleep more easily. Its gentle massage and relaxing sounds help calm your mind every night. Now, save up to $500 on select adjustable mattress sets and $50 off select other sets. When you have